Billy, that's you? Billy, that's you?
First, I do care about the turtles, and I do not like straws because of that, sure.
I love a straw. I love a good straw. I love sucking on shit. Not dicks or anything. Nothing
115 10.
Nothing homosexual.
1-3
That
2019.
makes sense.
Okay. That's
right.
gonna be in the opening video. Oh. Oh my god, bro. There is no one like you. You are...
But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like, that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' hand he'll give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls abusing some my nigga ride. Out here switching sides. Costing shit to mind the window cause they living blind. And they soul not showing. I swear my flow how potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your 7 victim hoes free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all there no walls. I ain't kissing asses the shit and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars the end and she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby like babies. Why they ain't needed that to drive horsepower. Steve's punching, smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these is stunning. Ain't me like Jesus functions. Ian knowledge. I got key consumption, Super Saiyan wannabe. I eat a peanut dozens with your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is by the hour and I need 100. I seen your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold if God calls.
Oh, damn it, my camera looks bad.
Bro, you are too focused on appearance. It's a podcast.
No, I know.
Every time you're like, "Oh, I need my camera to look good." If
No,
my
but
camera
it-
doesn't
it-
look
it's
good,
gotta
then-
look good.
then the whole podcast
It's all about
is ruined.
presentation. That's the
Not-
difference between me and you.
It's not all about. It's a podcast. If it was
I
all
still
about
care about
presentation,
presentation.
this would be a YouTube channel, and we would be scripted.
I still care about presentation. Wait, YouTube channels are scripted?
No, I'm saying this would be scripted.
Oh. I
YouTube
don't like
channels
I don't
are
like
scripted.
scripts.
Yeah, me either. It's a podcast.
Damn it, Quentin! Mind your business.
Wow, that's crazy. He's not even here, and you're just
No, I'm talking
talking
about.
shit. No,
I'm
I know
talking
you're
about the Discord
I know you're
chat.
talking about, but it's crazy. You're talking shit. Talking shit so quickly. He's
Sorry.
not even here to
I'm
defend
upset
himself.
about a whole separate thing. Today, look, I've
Hey,
been
Sneaky,
upset
I
a
love
lot today. You know,
Mhm.
we had that whole thing about the Star Wars Rebels and Clone Wars earlier,
Yeah, all the communication I had with Creighton today was him being very upset
and it's weird
about
because like
general things.
I had a good day. You know, I slept in. I slept pretty much all day. We were supposed to play Last of Us a little bit to kind of prep for the podcast to have something
And
to
we
talk about.
didn't.
And now we don't. We're just gonna have to end it here and I'll go home, think about
Did
what
you
we
see
done.
me in chat and Lucy's stream? I did, Sneaky.
Huh?
And I love you. I'm sorry. When we raided Lucy last night,
Oh,
when you and Matt stuck around and we had a conversation for a little bit, Sneaky was in chat saying that he loves me, and I felt bad because I never said anything back, and that's what he's talking to
Wow.
me about, and he's doing a sad face.
what a untrue friend.
I know, I'm a pretty bad friend.
You're just a shitty, homophobic, racist.
Wow, right, Sneaky? That's what I'm saying. Wow, what?
Like,
Creighton,
alt-right,
you see, you
fascist,
say shit like that.
socialist,
You say, I am fascist. You say shit like that.
communist piece of shit.
You say all those things, and then people who don't know any better would think those things are true. Sorry, me and Lucy were
They
too
are
busy
true.
destroying everyone. You guys are low-key annoying at that game now.
Wait, what game is it?
Rainbow Six Siege. The one that you thought was Call of Duty.
Oh, okay. Wait, Rambo? Did you say Rainbow or Rambo?
Rainbow.
I was about to say there's like a game about Rambo. I would love to play that.
Of course you would.
You know, I've never even seen Rambo. Like any of the movies.
How do you know you'd like the game?
I don't know, it looks fun. So, I figured I'd enjoy it. I don't know. What's Rambo about? I don't even know what it's really about.
Oh
I
my
just know
God.
army stuff.
I
and
can't.
blowing
Rambo,
people.
Six Siege, exactly. I can't explain what Rambo is. It's
It's like
such a
Rocky,
loaded
but with
question.
guns, right?
No,
We're like not even 8 minutes in, and Charlie's already.
Let's talk
disappointed
about
me.
Rainbow Six, all podcast. I'm so down, Sneaky.
You don't even play Rainbow Six, do you?
Huh?
Do you play Rainbow Six?
Not really, not anymore. Sneaky's mad at me because I won't.
Well, if you don't like it, you don't like it.
I
mean,
love
that's
it.
just
I love it. It's a great game.
that's just Charlie for you, Sneaky. He's always gonna disappoint
I am not appreciating all this slander.
you.
I've been getting slander all day long from you and from my
Wait,
friends
hey,
online.
hey, look!
Now Sneaky.
I just
Don't hate
started
me.
slandering you today. You know what I mean? Like only.
Don't
the
act
past,
like
3
today's the
minutes.
first slander day. You slander me every time we meet.
That's true, but today's been different. It's been pretty chill. We watched some Sherlock. We prepped for the podcast.
I do not appreciate the slander. I'm being slandered, Kimberly. Kimberly, this is your fault.
She watched the one last night, and she's mad that I talked about the ants. She's like, now people are gonna think we have bugs in our home, and I was like, I don't think that's what
Kimberly,
anybody
that's not
took
what anyone
away.
was thinking.
I don't
All
think-
people were thinking was that you're stupid. I want Charlie to put me in my grave so he can let me down one last time. Damn,
That's a good one.
that's a good one.
He got you really good,
He
Charlie.
got me, dude.
He
I
got
got
you so
just then. Did you guys hear that? That was me. The sound of me getting got.
I got you. You got. Do you have a pen? I still
I have a
pen
lot of
from
friends. What
the
do you
other
need
day.
a pen for?
So I have paper here. I want to be able to write if I want to write something.
Here's a pen.
Oh yeah, I can make a log house with these. Damn it!
There's a pen.
Why'd you take away the rest of them?
Because you said a dumb thing. God damn it, Stinky. You've put 2 things in this note chat ever on Discord. And the second one is Rambo 6 Siege.
Look, can I have some crayons, too? They're for my notes. I'm making color charts. Or at least different color pens.
10 minutes long. Oh, so far, that's a lot. Can I have some crayons? Yeah, I don't want to talk about this thing.
I just want
22 sub points, 21 subscribers, 5 viewers, 3
are you just
channel views. I'm just not listening to you. I'm just saying everything I see. Other than you.
That's what people do when they're having an anxiety attack. Look.
SoundCloud.
I'm giving Charlie an anxiety attack, and he's talking himself down.
Michael's the second. SoundCloud, Dasso Lee. What?
That's what people do when they're having an anxiety attack. They talk about what they see around them. So I figured I was giving you an anxiety attack. It's okay. Breathe, Charlie. Breathe. We'll get through this together. I'm just gonna write that down. Has anxiety.
I'm gonna lose it, Sneaky. Sneaky, you're gonna meet this guy one day, and you're gonna understand that like it's like Bumper, dude. It's like when you meet Bumper. It's a real person. It's like you never could imagine Bumper's real until you meet him, and then you meet him, you're like, shit, this guy exists? And it's the same with Creighton. Oh shit, what up? Oh shit, what up, Copenhagen?
What's up, Copenhagen?
Copenhagen. I'm already over his bullshit today, bro. I can't handle him. I'm losing my mind.
We've had like a lot happen in like the past
Bumper's
6
fake.
minutes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Charlie had an anxiety attack.
This seems to be going well. Sneaky, I don't want to hear it, okay? I
who's
don't
that?
like that tone. That's Yorgos.
Yorgos?
That's
Have they
Yorgos.
been here before?
Yes, he's a moderator.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Sexy Yorgos. I agree. This is a loving chat right now.
This is a loving chat.
I'm just gonna say. You guys
They're all hating on you, and they love each other. You know? And then, in reality, isn't that what brotherhood is? All loving each other and then hating one really racist, homophobic.
Creighton is on some bullshit again. Yeah, no, I agree.
Right now?
Yes.
No, I'm taking a break. You know? I want to talk about the real facts, the real news of the day. Which Chick-fil-A is amazing. You never gave me a taco, by the way.
You're not getting one.
Come on.
You're not eating during the podcast.
I'm not. Why?
Later,
You eat during the podcast?
No, I'm not.
You eat all during the time on the podcast.
No, I drink a lot of things. I don't eat on the podcast.
You eat berries all the time on the podcast.
I eat blueberries. I'm not crunching blueberries or like smacking blueberries in the mic.
Whatever.
One blueberry at a time makes no sound.
Whatever.
Creighton is good at saying things. Sneaky, don't encourage him.
Thank you, Sneaky.
Oh, Charlie? Says Yorgos. What is that question mark? What does that mean? What
I feel like he's got something to tell you.
What's up, Yorgos? Yorgos, what's up, dude? What are you doing in here? I never see you in here. Yet you're always awake when I do the podcast. What kind of moderator is that?
He's got it. Look, he's got shit. He's
got
a handle,
I'm
Charlie.
talking shit.
He's
I was
busy.
referring to Creighton's description of you. Oh.
Wait. Oh, Charlie? I've
Don't
never
say
described you as Oh, Charlie.
I don't type. Oh, listen.
He put the Bob Ross thing here. I appreciate you listening,
Yorgos, I love you, dude.
That was
We gotta get some games in. We gotta get more games in. We don't play enough games.
I want to play games. Let's play Battleship.
Guys. Guys. I don't know how to describe the Yorgos is a man of learning.
He's
That's
a man.
true.
He's a man.
The world is the world. Stop talking.
The world
Stop
is
talking.
his teacher.
The world is his oyster.
His teacher.
The world is his oyster. Stop
Not
talking
his
for a
oyster.
second.
Oyster
Knowledge.
can't teach.
Yorgos says no. Yes, they can.
What?
Yorgos says knowledge. Hold on.
Not even SpongeBob can
Stop.
oyster teach.
Just stop. Just stop talking. Just stop talking for a second. Stop talking on this podcast where we talk. I need you to stop talking, guys. I said Yorgos, we need to play games. This guy said, I want to play games. We should play Battleship. This is a shit show. Sneaky. Every podcast is a shit show. Charlie's gonna. Bro, look. The problem is I'm a little sleepy. We just watched the first episode of Sherlock.
Yeah.
I just ate 6 tacos and a chicken
Wait,
strip.
6 of the 12?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was hungry.
That's a lot.
I ate. Let's play Yahtzee. God damn it. Don't say shit like that.
Or
He's gonna
Monopoly.
make only 6? Yeah, only 6.
You like Monopoly?
How do you
bro.
spell it? I do like Monopoly. Creighton sucks at Monopoly.
I just make purchases without thinking about them. extravagant purchases.
We played Monopoly, what, 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks
It's been
ago?
a while. It was
It's like
before
2 weeks.
quarantine. Like really
No, it was after
started. No, but it was
quarantine.
before like it really
Oh, before
started.
they like mandated it
Yeah.
in places? Yeah. We were at Creighton's house playing Monopoly. There's
Yes.
five
My
of
grandma
us.
it was for my grandma's surgery.
Yes. This
Because
was
my
fun.
grandma was there. I think she was there. Like,
I don't think so.
Yeah, because she was talking about like Savannah swinging her arm with the VR thing and like almost taking out the flower and stuff.
Anyway, 5 of us were playing.
An actual plant, by the way.
Creighton was out of money
Yes.
before the first round was over,
Yes.
and he had
One
one
property.
property.
I spent so much to get that property too, only to keep it from Quentin.
And then from that point on, Creighton was the laughing stock of Monopoly.
It was to be fair, it was the kids from Horsing Around. Which, if you guys haven't seen BoJack Horseman, that property was worth it. That's
Yeah,
the best.
who ended up having that property?
I
was
traded
in
it
it.
for. What did I
I
trade
don't-
it for? It was something better than the kids.
I really don't
Was it
remember.
Herb Kazaz?
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't. We were playing BoJack Horseman Monopoly. That's why these words don't make sense to people.
Yeah.
Creighton was absolutely decimated the
Yes.
entire game,
Yes.
and it was the most fun I've ever had playing a game with anyone.
Yes.
Just because of all the shit he talked. He talked so much shit, and inside of 5 minutes, it was over.
How do you
it was
spell
this-
Herb Kazaz?
It was this no.
Oh.
Inside of 5 minutes, the game went 4 hours.
Yeah.
So inside of 5 minutes, Creighton lost, but like he was there for 4 hours, just in this slow bleed out.
I was having a good time. I was, for real. I had a good time. I was having fun. I was
I
enjoying
think if
myself.
you guys could have seen his eyes that night, you'd say otherwise. I saw the like, yeah, I'm having fun being in the room with my friends, and it's awesome. Every roll, every time you landed on a property, and even if you only had to pay like $8, like for like a normal rent, you were just like, you're like, having fun. Like, bro, I've never seen you more Yahtzee, but Monopoly isn't a joke, man. No, the facts, bro. Like, if you play Monopoly,
I think you just spelled it right.
Monopoly,
Yeah.
when played right, Monopoly is fucking cutthroat and evil, and Jesus, can you lose a friendship? Savannah, I don't think Savannah thought me and her were friends after that night for like a week or two. She thought something was wrong. I get so competitive in games like board games, like stupid competitive.
I know. It's really, like, crazy.
It's very fun though. Hey Charlie. Hey Yorgos. What's up, dude?
Who's your... Oh, yeah. I'm dumb. I'm not used to, like, you
Nice
talking
shirt.
to him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you,
part
Yorgos.
of the new stuff that you ordered, right?
No, this is the previous one before that. It's a very comfy shirt. And
I'm
Yorgos has one.
wearing Captain Marvel shirt.
I see. It is a nice Captain Marvel shirt. Why is it on?
That was a good
Good
segue.
one. Hey Creighton, says Yorgos.
Hey, Yorgos.
I bet he's gonna say nice shirt. Watch this.
Or he's going to say nice jacket.
Or nice jacket. Nice shirt. Look at that. Boom. Nice shirt.
Thank you.
Now I guess what Sneaky's gonna say. He's gonna say, "Why is it on?" And then he's gonna do a question mark as a second message. Watch. Boom. Boom.
Is he?
Boom. Now the delay's over. Boom. Now he can hear what I said. Now he's not gonna do it. Now he said, "Shut up."
Oh, yep.
See what I'm saying?
See, he wasn't going to say it.
He was going to,
He's
but
going to
then
have to, like,
I was
listen
saying
to
it
you
too
until
quickly.
the delay catches up.
Yeah, well, there's only like a 2 or 3 second delay, so it's.
Also, this isn't a shirt. This is painted on. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's actually naked.
Yeah. Completely naked. Have been for hours. Charlie just sat there and watched me.
Yes. Me and Creighton sit around naked,
Hey, Yorgos.
and that's all we do. We sit and we be naked. We do be naked.
And watch Sherlock.
And watch Sherlock. Sherlock is so
Who
great.
is also naked.
Nice hair, says Yorgos.
Thank you, Yorgos. I watched it today.
That show is one of the only shows that, like,
He's British.
no one, like, if you ever, I could never picture you on, like, another person's podcast, because you would just try and finish sentences with something that makes no sense. People would never be able to get their thought. I don't even remember what we were talking about. We'll never be able to finish a conversation in a podcast. We'll never be able to do anything that is indicative of what a podcast is, other than like the raw craziness of it. Show ours, says Nick. Listen, Nick. First of all, thank you for the 9 months. I will kiss you on the lips next time I see you. Second of all, no. God, I fucking love Nick so much. I agree, Sneaky. Imagine being that handsome. Bro, have you seen Nick? Have we shown you Nick? Super Soaker 69 Swag Nick?
Yeah.
Dude, that is an attractive human being.
Yeah.
And it makes me jealous. Makes me jealous that I don't look like him.
I thought you were going to say because you aren't with him.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh.
I don't like him like that.
Are you
No,
sure?
I'm positive. I really don't like him at all. Actually, like this whole friendship, I've really just made it so that he'd play video games with me and carry me.
Is
He's
this
really
like
good
the
at video
thing?
games.
Is this like the thing where like I was talking about doing coronavirus like as a way to get you to watch the DCAU? Like just a master plan, just to like kind of get
Sure,
me on top.
sure.
Yeah.
You know what? Just so this stays topical in your mind. That is exactly my plan. Mind view, Puggies. Bless up, Daddy, says says Sneaky to Yorgos. Okay, sexes, I'm going to lurk. Listen here, Yorgos. Stop lurking all the time. Come say what's up to us every once in a while.
Yeah, you
Just-
can be
just-
part of the conversation.
Even just for a minute, dude.
You know what? I
Just
gotta
hang
say, this is like the first traditional stream we've had in a while, though.
What do you
know
mean
what I
traditional?
Like just me and you. Most of the time it's like me, you, Matt, Savannah.
No, the one before the last one was just you and me.
Was it?
Yep.
Oh, I don't remember. These all run together. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes
Guys, he's high.
I'm amazed we haven't talked about like the same subject before.
We have.
No, I'm
What?
talking about like accidentally talking about the same subjects before. I mean,
We
you talk
have.
about health and stuff all the time, but like, you know,
There's been plenty of times we
I've
asked.
tried to keep it like a variety of
You
topics.
shouldn't.
know?
I mean, look, a podcast, people are gonna talk about the same shit
No,
sometimes.
that's alright.
And sometimes when you talk about it again, you're going to tackle it from a new angle.
Oh,
You're going
yeah,
to see
like
a
a
different
different
version of it.
perspective.
Yeah, different perspective. So it's not always the worst thing if you say the same thing again and again, or at least talk about the same thing again and again.
Yeah.
Like Sneaky and how much I love him. I say that all the time. On every podcast, I mention it at least twice. And, it's never gotten old.
You love him.
Because I love him. He's one of my favorite individuals probably on the planet. I'd say top 10 humans in my life.
I get
Top
that,
10 easy.
You know,
I could bargain a top 8.
would you get with him? Like date him?
No, I wouldn't date him.
Why?
Because he's a mailman.
Huh?
He's a mailman.
Wait, that's the only thing. Wait, how many of people in the thing are male people? Because Tim's also a male
No,
person.
she's not.
Who else were we talking
Kimmy
to?
is a male
Kimmy
person.
is also a male
Kimmy's a
person.
male person, and Sneaky's a mailman. And I just there's no
How many
way.
male people are there in your like community?
2.
Is it, oh. I was
Then
about to say,
I
is it
know
just
of.
the community
Probably
of male
more.
people?
Talk about the upcoming changes to Jaeger, Puck, and Ying. Listen here, dude. I saw that Jaeger's slow now, and I'm sorry. I know that's your dude. Wait, that was a double meaning. Mailman, mailman. Whoa, bars.
Wait, did you do that on purpose?
Yes,
Did you? No,
Yes,
you
I did.
didn't.
I did that on
There's
purpose.
no way you thought that through.
What? Yes, I did. I'm a poet.
Whatever.
I'm basically
You're a poet
Chance
and
the
didn't
Rapper.
even know it.
No, I'm not.
You're not gonna do
Idiot.
that. Any self-respecting poet can make that rhyme, Charlie. Jesus. How'd you
Genius. Thank you, Sneaky. Thank you for real recognizes real, bro. Us.
Whatever.
You and me.
Get outta
What's up,
here.
dude?
Go do your
What did
own
they do to
podcast.
Ying and Buck? I know they made Jaeger like super slow.
Wait, so what are you
or
talking
something.
about, though?
Rainbow Six Siege. They're characters in the game.
Okay.
He's a pro player.
So, like, do
Not
they
really.
have, like, their own
Should be.
story or something? Or is it, like, something competitive? or-
Competitive.
Okay.
It's like they're all getting nerfed or buffed or something.
No, are these, like, these are, like, characters you
Characters.
can play with
Play
in
as.
multiplayer. Or
Yes.
play as in multiplayer.
It's only multiplayer.
So it's kind of
Buck
like...
is losing his nades, and Ying is getting nades and extra Candela flashbang. But what about Jaeger?
So it's kind
Is
of
he
like...
no longer an alcoholic beverage. What?
It's kind of like Overwatch, a little bit. Like with the different characters and stuff that you can play in multiplayer. It's just strictly a multiplayer game.
Yeah, it's just a little more grounded.
Yeah.
Like, Overwatch is very not realistic.
Oh, yeah, very much. But I just mean, like, it's the same, like, principle.
Jaeger is going to 2 speed, 2 armor instead of being 3 speed, 1 armor, which is a big nerf. Speed is king. Nah, yeah, I agree. I should play again, huh?
Now you're just being mean. You're just teasing them with what they want.
He wants me to play so bad, and I want to play. The problem is that I play on a controller, and he plays on mouse and keyboard, and I'm a little bitch, and I'm a little bitch. It is
Well, I
so
mean,
hard
you
to
are.
play. Look, it's one thing to play like Call of Duty on controller against mouse and keyboard players because Call of Duty is made for controller. Rainbow Six is not made for a controller. You can play with a controller, but it is tough. It's
That's
tough.
how I feel about Overwatch.
Man, it's tough.
Like, it's hard for me to play with a mouse and keyboard, but with a controller I'm pretty good. But like, the great thing about Overwatch is it's not cross-platform, so you're not going to
Yes,
be
it
playing
is.
with... It is?
It can be. Well, no. Never mind.
I was about to say...
Yes, but no.
What do you mean
It's
yes,
hard to
but
say.
no?
Nope, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay, well...
We're gonna get too
Since
far
you're throwing
into
in, like,
gaming.
weird
stuff you won't
information.
understand. Yeah,
But,
stuff you won't
like I play with the controller, and, like, it's definitely slower, but you're also playing against other people with the controller whenever you're playing with
Yeah.
an Xbox,
Most
which
of
is
the
I
time.
play with. So
Sometimes not. Sometimes you can just plug a keyboard and mouse into an Xbox or a
You
PlayStation.
can, but, like, you know...
And a lot
I
of people
won't
do
know
with
the
Overwatch.
difference.
Well, okay. I'm not getting into that.
Still kicked ass.
Talking
Asthma-free.
to you about gaming is like if you wanted to talk to me about Food Line. like I don't even want to. I don't feel like getting into it. like I know so much more about certain things.
Well,
and
then
you know so much
explain
more about
that.
other things.
Contribute.
So, like, no, I'm not doing
What?
it.
What? Come on, you teed it up. Do it.
I didn't tee it up. I
You
barely.
did kind of tee it up. You started out with like, well, and then like. You
Like
know,
me
you
and
didn't
Sneaky
finish
could
it.
tell you just by watching someone play if they're a mouse and keyboard or not.
Really?
Like it's not even close.
Now,
Like,
how,
yeah,
is that just from playing so long? You think, or
yeah. And it's just from seeing how people like how the screen like how the character interacts and moves. Like some things, there's some things that controller players cannot do.
Mhm.
Like it just can't happen. like from because of what a controller is, and then vice versa. Like PC players can tell if someone's a controller. Like Call of Duty Warzone, that's cross-platform, but doesn't mean a slightly below average mouse and keyboard player would destroy an above average controller player. Exactly. You
Yeah.
could just be kind of good with a mouse and keyboard and absolutely shit on most controller players. Like, especially on games like that. When it comes to like Call of Duty, certain like if you had a mouse and keyboard player on PlayStation, they'd beat everybody on console. But like a controller player on PC against a mouse and keyboard player on PC for Call of Duty, like the balance can be pretty. Like a good controller player needs to be up against a good mouse and keyboard player for them to like be able to beat them bad.
and that's just because of the type of game it is.
Pretty much, because it's made for controller. It's made primarily for controller. The competitive controller. Hello, Stephanie.
Hello, Stephanie.
But Sneaky's just a freak at whatever he plays. Doesn't matter if he's on controller or mouse and keyboard. He's good at everything.
So, like, would you say that the gaming industry is going one way or the other with mouse and keyboard, or do you just mean like it's kind of like?
Oh, well,
50-50.
there'll always be console in
Yeah.
terms of like too many people like don't want to get on mouse and keyboard. It's too difficult. A lot of people can't afford a computer.
Mm.
It's one thing to buy a console. It's another thing to buy a computer. Because a computer is so much more of a thing.
What? What happened?
Nothing. As Twitch gave me a notification. It took me around 3 months to get good with mouse and keyboard, and a year to be really good with it. That's
That's
what I hear.
understandable.
But it's honestly not as hard as people think. I don't think it's as hard. It's just
It's getting used to it.
I don't want to. I love controller.
I love controllers too.
I like controller.
I've tried really hard to
Yeah.
get into it, like when I had access to a gaming computer and like games I could play on it, and it was like so difficult for me because I was like sitting there going, all right, now which buttons, which again,
It's
and
tough.
then I would be dead before I figured it out.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm such a non-gamer now.
Mhm.
Like, if I had this computer 4 years ago, I probably would have made the switch around then, just because I would have been so early in what was my I only gamed real hard for like 2 or 3 years,
Mhm.
and then the last 2 years I've been
You've slacked off.
I've slacked off a lot just because life shit happened.
Yeah, absolutely. And
For
that's-
real, I get called a controller player in my first COD on PC. Ooh, hello, Cheeks. So much money for a computer. I want to get a good PC. Well, stimulus. Just
I
saying.
know. Stimulus.
Grab yourself
That's what you told me the other day.
a
was the
big
stimulus.
badass pussy. Wait. Not that. A PC. After a couple months, I used to get accused of smurfing in our Rainbow Six because I played console prior. Yeah. Sneaky's a freak. Like, it pisses me off. Him and Bumper both. They're just freakish good at whatever. It doesn't matter what they play. They're good at it. You know what I mean? And it's annoying. Because I don't. Bumper has never got lost the love for video games, and I lost the love hard. Bumper is so good at shooters. So is Neo. Yeah, but bro, Neo's. Jesus, Neo's. It's not even fair. Neo's annoying. If Neo had say that him and Nick had never played, or never become the team that they did for Black Ops 3, I bet Neo would have been one of those pro players right now, with Mike and Simp and all them. He'd be on that roster or part of that TJ Halley crew, you know what I mean? That would be him 100%. Yes.
Yes.
So it's great.
I don't know.
Being called a hacker is one of my favorite compliments. Yes, that's true. The only time I ever got accused of being a hacker or a cheater was when I played Black Ops 3. I would play Black Ops... Dude, my favorite... I played Safeguard one time, and I had a VMP. VMP? That's the
What's
sub.
VMP?
Was that the sub in Black Ops 3? The submachine gun called the VMP was one of the guns, and I was using it. And I dropped 142 kills on... What was the little map on Black Ops 3? Was it Combine? I think it was called Combine. The one with the crashed Jeep in the middle? Was that Combine? Am I dumb? What was that one called? Think so? Yeah. I played that map. I had 142 kills on Safeguard. And I remember, at the end of the game, two guys on the other team, one was dude, I can't believe it. He's got 142 kills. And this country dude was like, Charlie boy, how do you have any fun, bro? You're cheating. It doesn't... How can you have fun cheating? How can you have fun, dude? Doesn't make any
he was
sense.
mad?
He was fucking horrified. He could... The guy had 104. He had 18 kills. The whole game. I loved that game. I played that game so much. Safeguard was elite for kill horror. Bro, it was. I had the most annoying classes, too. I had a... I had a Dingo with... Dingo was an LMG. I had a Dingo with extended mags and quick... fast reload with thermal and foregrip. I had a Dingo class with all the with only attachments. I had no perks, no secondary. I dropped 186 kills on Hunted with a PO6. PO6 was a burst sniper, where and you waited when you pulled the trigger, it went zzz, and then shot. So there was a delay on the shot. Yeah. So you had to be. It was a weird
time
gun.
it.
Yeah, it was a weird gun. I dropped 186 kills with it. I love that game, bro. I played that game. We played Nathan, Alberto, Shake, Bumper. We played Black Ops 3 for 3 years because after Black Ops 3 was Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and it was garbage. And then it was World War II. Everyone hated World War II.
Really?
Yeah, it was probably the most hated game in all of Call of Duty, I would say.
Why do people hate World War II?
It was garbage. It was just a terrible game.
Damn.
It was just really bad. The M8 is one of my bro. The M8 was the greatest. I used to be the asshole with Vesper pre-patch. Bro, all of us were. Bro, Blops 3 was so good. Yes. Hello, Leslie. Leslie's here.
Hey, Leslie.
I played Modern Warfare Remastered for 2 years. Yeah, a lot. Bro, Nick and them. Nick had a second wind with streaming because of Modern Warfare. Because him and Neo Engage were so good at it. They were the best team at it. They annihilated. I'm sorry to hear that. Hello, Charles. Hey, Leslie. This is Leslie's voice.
Leslie?
She sounds like this. She lives in Gastonia.
Yeah.
I love the game.
That's how. Have you noticed that most people north of us sound more southern than people here? Have you noticed that or not?
Sometimes it just depends on
It's
which
weird,
part.
right?
Yeah, it's. God, it's sticky. Dude, people. I mean, there's
Oh,
people.
why'd
In,
you?
there's people in Virginia that sound like super duper west, like southern. Like,
Yeah, but that's Virginia. It's different.
whoa, bro. What you trying to say about,
I'm just
what you saying about Virginia?
I've been to Virginia actually. It's really,
I
it's really
married
pretty.
Virginia.
It's really pretty. Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been.
I went and stayed in the mountains.
Furthest north I've been is no. What am I saying? I went to Michigan. I went to Michigan.
Furthest north
Other
I've
than
been
Michigan,
is-
before Michigan, the furthest north I had been was Pennsylvania.
Which is above Virginia, isn't it?
No,
It's not?
no,
Ah.
no. I don't
We
think
need a
so.
map. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll look at a map. Map.
It's gotta be because it's right next to New York. I know that because of The Office.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
See, I'm getting.
Dude, look at
For some reason, I always like Pennsylvania and North Carolina. Like I know North
Wow,
Carolina's
so you
above
went
us.
from going like a little north to a little more north because
Yeah.
you're like the northest I've been is Michigan. Before
And
that,
also, I
Pennsylvania.
always like I forget that Virginia and West Virginia are as big as they are. I always think that they're like the little states up here.
No.
I always
dude,
think that they're part of the little
no.
ones.
No, that's
I always
like
forget
something
that.
else. I don't know what those are. Where are those?
I don't even want to talk about the little states. They're not like us. We're better than them. I've been addicted to Warzone lately. Cheeks, dude. If like I could have people to play with me, I would also be addicted. Just no one wants to play. Mike's always playing with his crew because they're gonna play a tournament, and I never want to play with Tim because I hate her now.
Why you hate Tim?
I don't. I'm
Oh.
just joking. I'm saying that hoping that she's here listening just to like make her mad.
But, like-
I'm so bad at BRs. I'm ass. Snipes, no. You're good at them. I would play with you. Leslie, let's play. What are you saying? That's all you had to say.
Leslie's down.
Saying, but it's so fun. Bro, Snipes. Bro, how long have I been streaming again? How long have you been here? Like, when
You've
are we
been
going to get in
streaming
a
for
fucking
like
Discord call?
36 minutes.
So-
Oh, you're streaming like you're talking about like in general.
Fuck BR, so tired of them. Sneaky, fuck you, dude. Come play with us. Charlie, play with me, you fucker. Listen to your cheeks. I'll play with any of you, dude. Any of you, any day. Not any day. I'm lying in terms of how much I want to play. I'm very washed up with gaming.
Really?
Yeah, bro, I don't play anything. If you put me on Black Ops 3 right now, I could drop 40 kills in any game. Every time I plug the game back in, I'm there. Like, I could play. I love that game.
Then why are you so
But-
washed up at gaming?
Because it's just all the other games. Like, I don't have the love for them anymore. I loved Black Ops 3 so much. I had so much
when
fun
it went
with
away, it killed it.
Yeah, like, nothing has
That's how
even,
Halo
nothing
Reach
has
was
lived
for
up.
me.
Yeah, Halo Reach is another great one. Someone play R6 with me. Sneaky, I'm sorry. All you had to do is ask. On
Leslie
Modern
might.
Warfare, I usually play CTF or Hardpoint. Sorry.
Are you alright?
That was one of those, like, have got to yawn like this. Me, you, and Leslie, the God Squad, easy wins. I agree. Okay. Sneaky, you can play with us. Bro, come play Warzone with us.
Sneaky doesn't want to.
I know, and I don't want to play Rainbow, so this is the fucking conundrum that we live with. Listen, here's my problem. My problem is that, like, I didn't have internet my entire life. And
You
as
didn't?
soon as I got
No,
internet,
I'm just agreeing with you.
as soon as I got internet, I had Black Ops 3, and that was the first game I played on internet with friends, and, like, I was hardcore honeymoon phase. And then I played it for 3 years.
And then, like, you fell in love with it.
I fell in love with it, and I played it for 3 years straight, and then Black Ops 4 came out, and...
Oh, you bought the cow when you could have got the milk for free.
What? No!
That's what happened.
When you say
Emotionally.
No!
Yeah.
You're not making sense.
No,
You
that's
say
what
things-
it was.
John Mulaney.
That's a John Mulaney joke. But that's essentially what happened emotionally. And then it drained you emotionally. And then, like, it became obsolete because better games came out. And your love was put in the past. That's very tragic. Hey, don't throw orange pills at me. Look, by the way, Charlie has been apparently, like, not had food in days. All he has
Hold on,
had.
don't make them worry. Creighton
It's like-
likes good stand-up, is
I
what
do,
I gathered
thank
from
you.
that.
Thank
Dude,
you.
John Mulaney is probably, like, if he's not top 10, if he's not top 5, he's top 10 best comedians alive
I like
right now.
him. I like him a lot.
He's so good, dude.
But, like, dude, what's wrong with you? You just been eating orange pills and drinking Sunny D?
Listen, dude.
Like, I called him today, and I was like, do you want to go get food?
Life, okay, dude?
I was like, do you want to go get food? And he was like, yes. And he went on like a 10-minute
Okay,
rant
drop
about
it.
it. And then I kind of ignored him because I was tuning him out because he was like going on a lot. And I just don't. I have a short attention span. I was half paying attention.
Creighton
like, when he was
has
talking
the
about the
attention
games.
span of a slice of like really well cooked toast.
Yeah, I was so bored when you were talking about video games just now. I was like, I don't get any of this. Like, you know. You know what? Do you want to talk?
That's
about
how I feel about every time you talk about it.
No, but I'm more interesting when I do it. But look. So what's this Bro Flies stream? Like the big.
No, we're not talking. That's
Oh,
not.
we're not talking
that's
about
not
that?
kind of note.
Oh, okay. Well, then why did you put it in the
It's
note?
a different. Why do you want me to talk about celebration excellence when your mom? And
Yes,
like
I did want to talk about
you
that.
said literally not to. You said this is a
Okay.
note for real life, not for the podcast. You put that in parentheses.
Oh,
You
because of the
goddamn
thing,
dirty
because of the idea.
I'm
Never
waiting
mind.
for my sheets to dry. Understood.
Nice. I too am waiting for my sheets to dry. Well, I put them in the washer before I. Never
Dude,
mind.
one of
I'm
the
waiting to
greatest
get back to
feelings in the
dry.
world is when it's cold and you get your sheets and blankets
Warm
out of the
sheets.
dryer and you go to bed
yes.
right away. Bro. I used to, at my old house, I used to literally, like, I would just grab all my shit and put it in the dryer before bed.
My mom used to do that, like with my jackets before I would go to school. She'd put them in the
it's
dryer.
the greatest
and you put it
feeling.
on. It was so good, so warm. I love my mom. She's the best.
That's the plan, maybe.
Wait,
Dude, like, sometimes I just want to, like, LAN party Black Ops 3 with my friends. I just
what's
wanna
that? Oh, like
play Local area network.
dude,
It
we
would
should
be so
do it.
fun.
I'll buy it and we'll
Nah,
do
you
it.
don't want to buy it. We wouldn't have fun.
We wouldn't have fun?
You wouldn't have any fun.
Why not?
You just wouldn't stand a
I've
chance.
played Black Ops 3.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, it's not the same. You're not,
Oh.
you're not talking about, like,
Oh, you're so good. My bad. I didn't realize I was dealing with a professional.
I've done LAN
Who's
with my
lost the
friends
love
on
for a
R6.
game because he bought the cow when he could have just got the milk for free.
That analogy makes no sense in this situation.
It does. You did it emotionally. Accept your fate.
It doesn't. No, you don't.
Yes.
You didn't make
Yes.
a proper connection.
I did.
Explain how it works.
Okay, so like essentially, you
Watch
committed
this.
your whole like love for video games to one game,
No.
and then the game became outdated,
No.
and then people moved on, and you didn't. And
Not
now
true.
your love
I
for
did
video
move on.
games is
I
gone.
did move on.
But
I don't
not
play the game.
completely. Not completely.
Literally, completely. I simply remember how much I love the game and wish I was like still
But you
a
haven't
relevant
loved
game.
another game like that since.
I love Minecraft like that.
It's
I love
different. That's
Minecraft
Minecraft.
hardcore.
Minecraft's is timeless. You should have committed all your love to that game.
I love how like to make your argument, you totally discount the whole argument by saying that.
Minecraft's like different. That's like the wild card of games. Like it's timeless. You know what I mean? Call
Is
of
it?
Duties are not timeless. I mean, the gameplay is timeless, but there's always a different game every year. So if you commit to one game, eventually it's gonna be outdated by another better game. And that's just the facts. I can't
Is
help
it-
you, Charlie.
Is it the
you know?
facts?
I can't help you. You're a bitter
Minecraft with
you're a
shaders
bitter
is a
old
fat
man.
nut.
You're a
Jesus.
bitter old man,
I
Charlie,
agree.
who committed all his love to one game, and I can't help you. I mean, I'll try though. We already have your anxiety attack on the notes, so
What
Your-
anxiety attack?
your anxiety attack from earlier. You know, like when I made you so upset that you started having an anxiety attack from the beginning of the podcast.
Is this an intervention?
Look,
Sneaky.
I'm
If
already-
it is, I don't know who the fuck it's aimed at.
I'm writing memory loss.
Listen, Sneaky. This podcast should really just be called like Helping Creighton. Like,
Oh, I'd
we should
watch
be trying
that.
to figure out. We're trying to figure out. This is a case study on Creighton Carter. That's what this is. How does
Why
that
would you
make
use my
feel?
full name?
I didn't use your full name. I
You
used
did-
two of your
You
names.
used two of my last names.
Listen here, Henson.
Who said that? Oh,
Me.
you did. I was about to say, who in the chat used that? Look, I was about to be like, who knows?
Jesus.
But look. So under like, I got memory loss under here, which is a big one, considering like you didn't even remember our conversation from the other day. You know what I'm saying?
I hate you.
Oh, you remember the hate. That's good. Well, you should focus on stuff that's easy to remember. I know it's getting harder for you in your advanced stage. It's alright. We get through this together, okay? And our
Copenhagen, are you still here, dude? Are you still here? I have a government contract to put out. If you're catching my drift.
Oh, the government can never take me down. They've tried. It didn't work. I'm not in Wisconsin anymore, am I? That's the furthest north I've ever been, by the way, is Wisconsin. But, like, do you want to know the longest I've ever driven, though? Like one
Where'd
night.
you drive, dude?
So this is back when I was with a girlfriend that you hated. Like when I
That narrows it down.
well, when I
To
was
three of them?
particularly with in
The
high
three
school,
that I've met.
When I was with in high school,
Okay.
and we went to
Jesus.
Virginia after she got off of work at like 11 at night, and I drove for like 6 hours and got there at like 3 in the morning to Virginia, which was fun. By the way, I actually really enjoyed driving a lot, so it wasn't like any big deal for me. But that's like the longest I've driven without the least bit of sleep because I was awake that whole day before that.
Yeah.
And I got there and I crashed.
Dude, there's like tonight's one of those nights for me. Like when this is over, like we're not hanging out, like you're leaving and I'm going to bed. Like I can feel that this is going to be a glorious sleep. You ever
Really?
have one of, yeah, I'm tired. You ever have one of those like days where like you feel like you
A little,
already know that
yeah.
when you sleep it's going to be a good one.
That's how I felt yesterday because I worked yesterday and then I was off today.
You were supposed to be here at like 6 or 7. Like
Yeah.
yesterday we said like 5, 6, something like that.
Yeah.
Come over, play Last of Us, and then do the podcast. And at 8:37, I texted Creighton. I said, in 23 minutes it'll be 7 o'clock in Utah. And and then he texted me like an hour later. It was like, I slept all day.
No, I called you.
Well, yeah, but okay,
Yeah.
sorry. But yeah, he called me. It was like, I slept all day. And
I
was like,
did.
"It's
It was
okay."
it was a nice day. Like I relaxed. I spent time like just hanging out, enjoying quarantine life for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because I made a promise to Chris and Videz in our group chat because we really wanted a meme chat, and they said only if you stay inside. And I said I will only go out for the essentials, which is this and work, which I have abided by that so far, pretty much, 100%.
What type of blood are you?
I don't know. Either A or B or O. Positive
Really?
or negative.
One of those?
One of those three.
You should
Or
you
one of
should
those six,
you should
actually.
check and see.
Why?
Because if you're O positive, you
Oh,
are
baby.
much. I took like an hour nap before I saw
Wait,
you were
wait.
streaming.
You said-
Weird question, Charlie. Right? Isn't it a weird question? It's almost like I had a direction to go with it, but someone
No,
had to turn it into a pun.
Finish where you're going with it. Come on.
Snipes. How's your day been?
What?
Just
You're not
before
gonna
your-
finish
How was
your
your
question?
How was your day before that?
Come
nap?
on, finish your question. Damn it. Don't do this. Don't have a bitch fit on the stream. That sounds derogatory. Never mind. Don't be a pussy on the stream.
Wow, that's misogynistic. Imagine we started taking everything to like the most PC place.
Honestly, right? Like, God, we would get canceled so fast. By ourselves.
I played COD, did a few online classes, and now this.
Nice. Ending the day on a low note.
O positive blood type is the most immune or asymptomatic when it comes to coronavirus.
Really?
Yeah, what are you looking for? You look
I
like you
dropped
just
my
lost it.
paperclip.
Oh my god.
Sorry, but you were saying that's the most immune to?
Yes, an A positive is the one that if you
Most
get it,
vulnerable.
you're the most vulnerable and most likely to die.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I have one of those. So.
really, no way. You
Wait,
got
so
one
what's
of-
B?
You have one
Is
of,
B just in the middle?
yeah, literally.
No, I mean like
When
as
you
far
got
as-
3 options and 2 of them, one's good and one's bad, the other one's in the middle, Creighton.
So wait, I have a question. Why is it ABO and not like ABC? I mean, I know you're not a doctor or anything, but like that does make it's weird, right?
Oxygen?
Oh, like you mean it's for something that's in the blood?
I
Or
don't
more
know.
more cells of that in
Possibly.
the blood? I don't know. We need a doctor that watches
We
us
should
to
really
explain.
have a doctor. We should start having guests in studio. We found a place in our town
that has
studio
studio space.
space that is like a big place and it's very
Yes,
cheap.
Yes.
The only problem is
Try
that above it is a dance studio.
Well, and there was another place that we found that wasn't.
That one is not cheap.
I
That
thought
place
you said
is-
that one was
No,
cheap.
the one. So I mix matched them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the other one is $4,000 a month,
Oh.
but it's 2 stories and it has an elevator. So
we could do 4,000 a
No, we
month. I
couldn't.
just really want an elevator.
we
Charlie.
couldn't.
Damn
We
it.
couldn't do 4,000 a month. The elevator podcast. Nope. Stop.
Hey, there we
So,
go. We
let
could
me
just
get
sit in the
that.
elevator and write it up and down, and we could say, they could say, "How's your podcast?" And I'll be like, "It has its ups and downs." See, the jokes write themselves.
Kimberly, next time we see each other, I need to have a word.
Oh, she's
about your
mad at
son.
you.
Why is she mad at me?
I don't know. She's mad at me too.
Is she mad because we like haven't put them up as quickly as we
No,
were?
I think she's more mad about the ant thing with me and with you. Like, she's mad because you weren't going to put up the podcast.
I put it up, Kimberly. I told you it was gonna take all day because I had to.
I feel like
look. Hold on. I have to explain the process so Kimberly understands. When we do this podcast, we have look over there. Look over here, Kimberly. That's our screen where we see the podcast, and that is OBS. That's what we stream off of. We stream on Twitch, and the podcast goes up to YouTube. But for it to go onto YouTube, I have to pull it off of the files on my computer. Luckily, on OBS, when I stream, I have it streaming live and recording live at the same time.
Yes.
So as soon as I stop the stream, it stops recording, and I go in, I literally grab that footage. Like, I can literally drag and drop that into YouTube Creator and upload the raw footage as the podcast, and that's what you watch on YouTube. But what I had to do for that other podcast, because our OBS stopped running because I ran out of disk space on my computer and had to delete like 40 of our podcasts, I had to download the podcast off of Twitch, which took 3 hours. Then I had to put the podcast into Adobe Premiere to cut it down even further because we went a whole hour without Creighton just talking to chat that wasn't really like podcast. So I had to go in. I had to do that. I had to let the 2.5 hours that were already left to render, which it takes.
Rendering, I remember from Learn TV, takes fucking forever.
Rendering on this computer with this internet, a 2.5 hour. I think 2.5. It might have only been 2 hours. However long it was. However long that video was, it took 4.5 hours to render and export. But like both together. Then I had to upload it to YouTube. And uploading it to YouTube on a normal upload is like 2 hours. So, don't be mad at me, Kimberly. You could have just not had a podcast for one day. There's lots of podcasts out there.
But she wants to listen to ours.
That is pretty cool.
She's a committed fan. Like, probably like our biggest committed fan.
Probably.
Like, we sold shirts.
She's my favorite fan of the podcast for sure.
You know what? If
this ever becomes famous, like she's going on all the tours with us. All of our podcast tours where we go
she'll
places.
She'll be retired by then. You know, she'll have nothing else to do.
Yeah, especially if this is paying your bills.
She said like she's already like not looking forward to retirement because like she's been in this quarantine for like a week and she's like, or not a week, but as long as it's been going on, she's like,
oh, I'll never not have a job like in my whole life. Like I'm gonna have to be like crippled.
Shout out Kimberly one time, said Flint.
Shout out to the Kimberly for the one time. Kimberly, for those watching, is
could you imagine like if we had her own stream, like if she had her own?
Oh my god, we should have her on the podcast one day.
Just to do what?
Just have her as a guest.
Oh, okay.
And talk about how crazy
she
it is
doesn't
that you're
like
on the
talking.
podcast.
She doesn't like talking about like her personal life, like ants that she finds in her house and stuff like that, because she thinks people like will look down on her for that sort of thing. She's very funny, so like some stuff I'll say,
she's hilarious.
She'll probably be like, "No, don't talk about that," and I'll be like, "Nobody cares." Like I said the thing about the ants, and she like ranted at me. and was like, "I have no privacy anymore."
Listen, I just want you to know if
I was like, "Do you need privacy?"
Like, here's the best part: we didn't talk about ants being in your house. We didn't talk about your mom
at all.
Like all the question was about ants eating electronics.
Electronics, not electricity.
Like, I figured it was something. My mind went to Food Line. I thought you guys had ants at Food Line or something,
we're
or
cool.
like. Okay, I know it's not. Now I know that. but if she's ever on the podcast in the future, it will literally be a Creighton bashing. It'll just be us figuring out everything about you that we need to know.
She really doesn't like you, so like. I mean, she
But
likes
she can,
you.
Look, she can bash.
Likes you.
Listen.
It's more the podcast thing that she's.
Listen,
mad at you
I'm
about.
all for a good roast. Like your mom is like she can
we
hold
do
her
that
own.
for my birthday? We'll just have her on and we'll roast me for my birthday.
Sure. I can take getting roasted. I just hate getting roasted by people like you because you never like take your own roast. You just discount it as nonsense and then try to roast
you with my own nonsense.
Yes, but yours don't. Your roasts aren't even. They don't make sense. I like good jokes. I like jokes that make sense, and none of your base it on logic or like hyperbole. like shit that like makes the joke makes it an understandable joke. You just say like, Charlie, you're a bitch, and like, oh shit, he got me. Like but your mom's hilarious. Your mom would like actually like. She would be like Bethany. She would like have like a Bethany level pun etiquette.
Yeah.
She would just demolish us.
Look, or we could have my grandma on the podcast.
No,
She would roast.
nope.
She would roast everybody. She'd be like, Charlie, why are you eating on camera?
No.
Like, Charlie, you need to get your shit together. Like, you need to tuck in your shirt. All that kind of shit.
Respectively, no.
We can show people her new knee.
No, we will.
She's got like a titanium knee.
I don't know if we can even show that.
She's like Iron Man. But like an Iron Grandma. Look, she gets mad because you drink on camera all the time, dude. She's like,
Your mom does?
no,
Your
Grandma. She's like, why is he over there drinking? Like, he should be like drinking and burping and shit in the camera. And she hates the coughing too. She's like, why does he cough? Just learn how to fucking breathe.
Well, I've been surrounded by smokers my whole life, so it's just a
Good.
side
I'm
effect.
glad you're adding that backstory so that way she knows now. She
Some
keeps asking me, and I
some
don't wanna
podcasts
know.
we have, and like, I can keep shit going. I can talk, and then sometimes you say shit that just absolutely wipes me out. I can't even pay attention. I can't think straight. Like you say things sometimes, and I'm just like, there's no way he thought that was what he was supposed to say, or like that's like an acceptable thing to say. Like we're trying to have a conversation, and then he'll say something so derailing to what we're talking about, and to like what we're supposed to like just.
Oh, I'm a tidal wave of conversation. Or conversation wrecking. I wipe them out.
Just breathe. I agree.
Look, here's the anxiety again. It's alright, look around you. What do you see? Name 5 things that you see.
I see a bitch. I see a ginger bitch. I
That's
see a
2.
guy with long hair who's a bitch.
3.
I see a guy in a jacket who, guess what? He's a bitch.
4.
I see a guy with black headphones on. He's a bitch.
Now spell your name.
IHATEY. Oh, you.
Oh, I love you too.
Snipes, I'm gonna kill him, Snipes.
Just let it out. Let out your feelings, you know what I mean? Give in to your hate.
Yes. Yes, I hate.
Look,
I hate you, dude.
I just want a chair with a roof. You know what I mean?
This is gonna have to be one of those shorter podcasts than usual.
Why? Because of what I'm saying?
I'm gonna blow a gasket.
No, but hear me out. Like, Palpatine had a chair with a roof.
Did you say hear me out in reference to the idea of you having a chair that has a roof on it?
Yes. Palpatine did have a chair with a roof. 2 chairs with a roof. Now, what kind of world do we live in where Palpatine, an evil, like, space dictator, gets 2 chairs with a roof, and I don't have one at all? An unjust world. So here we are, and I'm going to start a GoFundMe page, so that way I can have a chair with a roof.
It would be weird if the camera just went black for a minute or so. You're right. It would be kind of weird, wouldn't it?
Oh, man.
Where's my gun?
No, you can't show this on stream, Charlie.
I know, it was a joke. I was joking. Relax.
Do we have
Oh,
any
my knee.
topics that you wanted to talk about today?
Not particularly. If I'm being honest, I had a lot of things in my head, and I can't remember any of them because this has just gone absolutely
Off the Royals?
bananas.
Well, it's
And
good.
I'm sleepy. Dude, if this quarantine's done anything, my shoulder
Are you
popped.
alright?
Yeah, my shoulder. Did you hear it? Did you hear that? That was my
Yeah.
shoulder. If this quarantine has done anything negative, aside from all the negative shit it's done, like one thing I didn't think would happen was, I didn't think my sleep schedule would get this royally fucked. Like,
I mean, if anything, it's like a normal sleep schedule.
yeah, but that doesn't work for me.
I know it doesn't, which
Like,
is weird.
I hate it. Like, my ideal day, and like my dad can't figure this out, my grandparents can't, like nobody understands like why I enjoy this so much. My ideal day is wake up at like 3 or 4 p.m., go to bed at like 7 a.m. That is the greatest. I love
creme
that
de la
shit.
crop.
Creme de la crop in terms of sleep schedule. I love falling asleep at 7, 8 a.m. ish. You know, wake up at 3 or 4. Stay up. I'm a night owl, and I love that shit.
You're a man of the night.
What game?
You're basically.
More game talk to make creating more quiet. Yeah.
Look, there's nothing I can contribute to the game talk. I mean, like, other than asking questions. You know what I mean? So I've just been talking about random shit. Because, like, you know. I want to know more, don't get me wrong. But, like, you're talking about MMA and that kind of stuff. I'm like, what is that? I know what MMA is, but you said, like, something like MA or whatever in reference to a game. And I was like, what are you saying? You're speaking a different language.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, do you know who
MMA.
Ree the bird is?
Who?
Ree the bird?
No.
It's like this bird that had this disease where all her feathers fell out. And, like, she's really cute. You should look up a picture of her.
I don't want to.
Okay. But she's like, she just passed away. But, like, there's a bunch of videos of her on the internet with her owner. And, like, the owner, like, made her, like, so famous and everything that people were sending her, like, little sweaters and stuff, like, for the little bird to wear. It's really, really cute. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up a picture. But, like, she, I saw her on iFunny the other day. And, like, I loved her so much, Charlie. Like, she's so cute. At first, it was terrifying because, you know, a bird without feathers. But, like...
Have you ever seen owls without feathers?
No. Oh, yes. They
look
look
like
so
aliens,
weird.
dude.
Like, look at her. Charlie?
Jesus. Oh, stop showing
Oh, huh?
the screen. Don't show the screen.
Oh, sorry.
Don't show the screen.
Wait,
It's a naked bird. We're going to get in trouble for showing naked children. It's a
Feather-
young bird. Probably.
Feathers Off
I assume
podcast?
it's a young bird.
This one's kind
The
of...
Feathers Off podcast. That was annoyingly funny.
Well, I can be annoyingly funny, Charlie.
Oh.
When
We know.
When I can get my words out. Never learn how to fucking speak. Jesus. But anyways, also, in other news, you know that girl Emma I was talking to you about that's really super fucking cool?
Yes.
Did you hear her play, like, the guitar last night when, like, she sent me this? She fucking killed it. And, like, apparently she's gonna put a video up at some point. And I really I'm gonna put that on my Twitter whenever it goes up. So be on the lookout for that. It's like, she's really good. Like, I was like, whenever people tell you they can play guitar, you're like, oh, okay, that's cool, you know, like...
A lot of people can play
Yeah,
guitar.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then I heard her play, and I was like...
She, like, plays the
Yeah, like, I was like, alright. So, you know, we have a worthy opponent for whenever I learn to play the mandolin. Which I'm getting to.
You need to play the ukulele.
I don't want to play the ukulele. Everybody plays the ukulele. Mr. Fleming played the ukulele. Matt plays the ukulele. You played the ukulele. I want to play the mandolin.
Okay.
It puts the man in man. Wait. I'm going to put the man in mandolin. Because I'm the real Creighton man. And then I could have a spin-off called The Real Creighton Mandolin. There we go. That's where the money's at.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude,
With-
The Emperor's New Groove? Oh,
It's
such
so
a good
good.
movie.
It's so
We were
good.
talking about it earlier today, and Charlie was like, that movie,
Ivy.
like, there's
Poison
no
for Cusco.
there's
Cusco's
no
poison.
bad memes
Poison
from that
made
movie.
especially for Cusco. That
Cusco's poison.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Bro, it's the greatest. It's so good.
Ah, dude. Like,
I love Rob Riggle.
yeah, he's hilarious. And the thing I love about him is, like,
That's just his voice.
yeah, like, he's played other characters and shit, and it's always the same voice, but they're so vastly different.
Have you seen the nice cock meme from that? No?
No? What?
I want to see the nice cock meme from Emperor's New Groove.
You always want to look at
Link.
nice cocks.
Oh!
How's
Oh, that was a
your,
good one.
how's your neck?
Felt good.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something else that happened to me, too.
What?
I showed my manager at Food Lion our podcast. And, like,
Which?
the new one. The brand new one.
Okay.
And he's like, He's like, yeah, I couldn't make it through like the first 4 minutes because because of your topic actually about the whole like 1,000 people having sex thing, or people have 1,000 times people have sex in their life, or the thousands of times people have. You don't remember that topic?
No.
You were doing it to set up a joke, and the joke was like talking about like, in your lifetime, you have sex thousands of times, whether you're married or not.
Good.
You have like sex thousands of times, and then you're like, now when you think about your mom and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was a joke. That wasn't my joke though. I was just saying a joke from someone else.
Yeah,
Whose joke was that?
I don't know.
Tom Segura. Tom Segura's new.
He said he couldn't make it through that because he got secondhand embarrassment and had to click off the video.
Like because he started thinking about it.
Yeah, but apparently, so that's the difference we're making. Out there.
Hold on.
You're welcome,
It's
America.
26 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what we're working with. Whoa. Nice cock.
What?
Thick, but not too flaccid. Perfect length. A nice 80-degree angle. Could trim the hairs a bit, but we'll work on it. Yep. I'd say that's a pretty good cock. I rate it 8.5 out of 10. Good job, kiddo.
What is that in reference to? Is that just some guy who does a great crunk voice? Crunk. You know, Yzma is the same lady from Holes that the guy was supposed to carry up the mountain but didn't, and that's why he got cursed.
Oh, really?
That's her.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's like, and if you don't, you'll be cursed forever and all eternity. And like when you go watch it, you're like, yep, that shit's Yzma.
Yeah,
like it
Yzma.
sounds just like it.
And she looks kind of like Yzma, too, a little
She
bit.
does.
She's even got, like, the same headdress thing, hat. You know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah.
wrapping thing that looks
What's
like
that
a
be
hat.
called? Damn, it's
What is it
almost
called?
a cowl.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah, I
about,
know
though?
what you
Yeah.
mean. Okay.
They're practically the same person. And Hulse came out around the same time as Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
But I think Emperor's New Groove is
I
a
wonder if she's
little
still
bit
alive.
older. Yeah, we should check on that. I'm very concerned about the elderly person, people from old Disney movies.
Yzma. Eartha Kitt. Aw, she died in 2008.
Oh, really? What was her name?
She was 81. She was born in 1927 in South Carolina.
And what was her name?
Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt.
Damn.
I'm sorry, it's right there in big letters.
1927.
Damn.
She died on Christmas
Christmas Day?
in Weston, Connecticut. She was born in North or South Carolina. It's not like super understood.
Wow, why does it say North/South Carolina?
Because it wasn't, 100%, like she doesn't know for sure.
What all
Her
did she
last... Wait, she was in an
do? An episode of The
She was in an
Simpsons.
episode of Wonder Pets in 2009 and The Simpsons in 2010.
Why was she in The Simpsons in 2010 if she died in 2008?
Well, you see, Creighton, what they do is they record the voices way early. And
But
then-
they recorded them like 2 years earlier?
not always. They probably did and then didn't put the episode out for a while. Because sometimes they'll record them way in advance. Well,
What?
what
What's wrong?
was I going to say? I had a thing that was just in my head for like a whole second.
A whole other topic?
Not a whole topic. It was about this. God damn it. It was about her. I hate this. I hate when this happens.
Well,
This
it's
is a warning
let's
sign.
keep talking about her and like see if it comes back up. Like, what all does she do with her?
I already exited the thing.
Damn it, Charlie!
Listen, hold on. I feel like this is a warning sign. I'm tired. It's going a little. You're crushing me tonight. Like with your words.
Well, it was bound to happen.
It
Eventually.
was bound to happen eventually. I'm gonna cut this one a little short tonight,
Okay.
which is ironic because we started early.
I'm upset now.
About games, if you see me on Discord and you're not doing anything, hit me up to play games. I got you, Snipes. Dude, just message me during the day. Because during the day lately I'm awake and like I'm about to go to bed. But whenever we get done with this, which is about to happen. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up though. I love you, Snipes. I love you, Yorgos, if you're still lurking, even though I doubt it, because he's a turkey. Well, I'm gonna look. He's still lurking.
Yorgos.
And so's Ham.
Ham's always lurking.
Ham's always lurking and never speaks to us. It's devastating.
He doesn't want to talk to us.
I miss him, dude.
He'll talk to us when he wants to. Give him his space, damn it.
No, he's not going to. He's pissing me off. Anyway.
Stop trying to control Ham. You can't control Ham.
Anyway.
Today's
With
my
that-
last day, Jim. If I want mind control over him, let me have mind control over him.
Let the lurkers lurk. That's true. With that, I'm gonna wrap it up. I love you guys. If you're on YouTube, we love you too, Kimberly,
guys.
and everyone else that watches, because apparently people watch it on
A
YouTube.
lot of... Oh, we didn't touch on that at all. By the way, like, our YouTube views
Peace.
have
Later,
gone up.
Copenhagen. What's up, bro? You been liking too? Peace, fuckers. What's up, dude? What'd you say? Say it.
Like, people have been, like... We've been getting a lot of YouTube views lately.
We
Like,
have.
More than we normally got. Before it was like 7 or 8 views a video. Now we're like, I think, averaging about 15, 20 views.
Working, bro.
Mhm.
Oh, you stood. Duty called.
Yeah.
Love you, Copenhagen. You're the greatest. I feel like we don't say that enough.
Yeah,
You're in
you
here
are the
literally
greatest,
every
Copenhagen.
stream, bro, and that goes noticed. I
It
promise.
does.
With that, see you guys tomorrow, possibly.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow. Okay.
It's
See you
Monday-
guys
still
tomorrow
Monday
night.
through Thursday. I mean, we're gonna work in one Friday since we missed Wednesday.
So that's tomorrow. Tomorrow's
Yeah.
Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday?
Yeah. Today's Thursday, and now it's Friday.
Shit,
It's
today-
technically
yeah,
Friday.
So tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind then. I'm an
Keep it
idiot.
greasy. Nah, bro. Are you kidding? All of us are idiots right now. Our brains are mush, bro. The days are running. Goodbye, guys. We're leaving. Have a good night.
See,
And
it's
then
gonna be a
podcast.
good podcast.
3, 2, 1. Goodbye.